that you can take a list of names and automatically create emails for domains? I'm going to show you how. So the first thing you need to know is that you need to have domains that are common in order to do this, or it's going to be a little bit more finagling. So I'm thinking in terms of my district. If I have a whole list of names like this of people who signed up for a workshop or that I want to email after they've expressed interest in something, this is how I'm going to do it. The first thing you need to make sure you have is an add-on called Split Names. If you don't have that add-on, go to Get Add-ons and type in Split Names, you'll get it. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight the column where your names are. Then you'll run the add-on by going to Add-ons, Split Names, and Start. It will run the script for you, and I do have a header, so it will detect that there's a header there. And I have my first names and last names. It will detect that there's a space between them, and then automatically, as you'll see. Okay, so a lot of different institutions use first initial, last name, and then email. So in order to get only that first initial out, I could go through and type in like M, P, L, but I don't want to have to do that. So what I can use instead is the function called left function. So I'm going to say equal to signify I'm using a function, left, open bracket. I want the leftmost character in here, and I want the first, only one to the left. And as you can see, that gets me the M. If I change that to 2, it's going to get me the first 2 letters and so on and so forth. But for the most part, I think people use 1. Again, the function is left, the column, and then the number of characters you want. And then I can take this, pull down, and populate everything. In order to create the email, I'm going to use the concatenate feature. Now, it's a bit of a strange word. It's not one we necessarily use a lot. The nice thing is that Sheets is predictable. So if I just type in conc, I'll get concatenate. And what that means is I want to create a string. In fact, I think it told me there. Yep, append strings to one another. So what I want to do in this case, for my district, let's say, is I want to say I want this, okay, their first name, so column B, comma, because you have to separate every different element with a comma, in quotes, a period, because that's next, and again the comma, then the last name. Notice that the column numbers don't need to be in quotes, only text that you need. Another comma, and let's say it was mail.com. End quote. Close my brackets, and there you go. Now, I screwed it up because I forgot the @ sign. So, easy fix. I can go back in here, and I can just add the @ sign at the beginning of mail, and there you have them. I can take it down and have them all. It's that easy. Now, if we use the left initial, instead of using B2, I would use D2 in this case because the first initial is in that column, and I wouldn't need the period, and that would then create the mshelton@mail.com and populate down, and that's it. It's that easy to create. Hope this helps. And now you know.